This is the afternoon weather briefing video. This is for Tuesday, the 28th of March. I'm James Spann. Got some active storms along the Gulf Coast today. Much of Alabama nice and quiet. The next episode of strong storms will likely come Friday night into early Saturday morning as the weekend begins, much like last week. And next week looks pretty unsettled, so it's always interesting this time of the year, late March and early April. So here's the water vapor satellite view. A little shortwave is passing north of the state, and that's going to give that front a southward push and get all of Alabama in dry air tomorrow. Check the visible satellite view. The sky is mostly sunny across much of west and northwest Alabama. Clouds over extreme east and south Alabama. And we've got thunderstorms on the Gulf Coast coming through Panama City Beach as I do this update. They're exiting the southeastern corner of Alabama. And again, most of the state will be dry tonight, right on through the daytime hours on Friday. So we'll check temperatures. We've got 60s for Cullman and Haleyville, 70s for Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, and Anniston. Got 78 for Mobile. Dothan, 66 because of clouds and rain. Check the watch warning map. A relatively quiet day across the country. Got some issues back in the western states with wind and snow. Here's the severe weather outlook through tonight. We have a low-end marginal risk. That's level 1 out of 5 for southeast Alabama and the Florida Panhandle. But effectively, for most of Alabama, the risk is over as the storms have pretty much cleared the state. This is tomorrow. No severe weather expected across the country. Day 3, Thursday. Got a couple of marginal risks. One over parts of North Texas and Oklahoma. One over parts of Nebraska. And then on Friday, and this outlook, again, runs through 7 a.m. Saturday, so Friday and Friday night, we have an enhanced risk of severe storms over Arkansas and parts of the Mississippi Delta, West Tennessee, up into parts of Iowa and Illinois. The broader risk runs from northeastern Texas and North Louisiana up into the southern Great Lakes. And for the moment, the risk from the Storm Prediction Center is defined in Alabama for areas north and west of Birmingham, late Friday night into early Saturday morning. And this will probably be expanded in future outlooks as most likely we'll have another late night, Friday night, maybe an all-nighter, much like the deal last week, hopefully without as many tornadoes. Here's a look at the rain for the next 7 days, and this counts the rain that we're getting today. That's the reason for the higher values for South Alabama. For most of the state, rain amounts around 1 inch between now and Tuesday morning of next week. Model fans, here we go. This is the GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid tomorrow afternoon at 4. Got a very vigorous system coming into California that will be progressive. We'll keep an eye on that. But for us, the day should be nice and quiet. Sunny and cooler. Many spots will likely start the day down in the mid to upper 30s over the northern half of the state, and there might be a touch of light frost if the wind can get calm in spots. Highs tomorrow, 60s for North Alabama, 70s for the southern counties of the state. This is Thursday. Again, the day will be sunny, and again, we'll start the day in the mid to upper 30s, and a pretty good chance the wind will be calm. I think the higher frost threat will be Thursday morning. The day will be sunny, again, highs in the 60s and 70s. So this is Friday. Deep surface low well under 1,000 millibars on the Minnesota-Iowa border. And south and east of that, we'll have severe storms. Much of Arkansas, parts of Missouri, Illinois, back into northeastern Texas. So let's go to Friday night just after midnight. The surface low is over Lake Michigan, with a band of showers and thunderstorms pushing into Alabama. This is 1 a.m. Saturday, 1 hour after midnight Friday night. And the air will be unstable. That's the instability. And again, this is the flash density product coming off the European, showing a pretty organized line of rain and storms pushing in here. And the latest models have trended a little more toward better dynamic support down here and maybe a little higher severe weather threats. So, and again, once we get within 60 hours, we'll get the CAMs going, the convection allowing models with a high resolution look. But the synoptic scale certainly looks like we'll have the chance of strong to severe storms Friday night into early Saturday morning. The timing similar to last Friday, probably not quite as vigorous, but still, it could be a situation where we'll deal with a chance of large hail, damaging wind, possibly a few tornadoes. So once again, we'll probably be burning the midnight oil Friday night. Then Saturday, the front sags down toward US 80, and by Saturday afternoon, the better chance of showers and thunderstorms should be across the southern third of the state, south of Montgomery. And the dynamic support weakening greatly, and severe storms probably not especially likely at that point. The afternoon most likely will be dry for the northern half of the state. Highs on Saturday should be in the 70s. And Sunday looks good. The day should be dry, the sky mostly sunny. The high Sunday, again, will be in the upper 60s in North Alabama, 70s for the southern counties of the state. So Monday, the moisture comes right back. A surface low is over Arkansas. That could bring some strong storms in here Monday of next week. And this is a week from today, Tuesday, the 4th of April. It's a very famous weather day, the 4th of April. That 3rd and 4th of April, there's always something going on, whether it's tornadoes or snow or flooding. But there's a really deep trough back in the western states. And again, we got a surface low that's over Kansas, and the week just looks really unsettled. Unstable air will be in place much of the week, and we'll probably have multiple rounds of storms next week, but at this point, we just can't define the specific timing. Let's go out 10 days. This is Friday of next week, the 7th of April. Troughing north and east of the state, and a dry air mass pushes in here. So hopefully by Thursday and Friday of next week, we'll get a cooler, drier air mass settling in. But the first half of the week looks kind of stormy. This is rain for Birmingham off the GFS Ensemble. The mean a little under 3 inches between now and the 13th of April. Numbers coming off the National Blend of Models for Birmingham. Your number could vary. We've got 68 tomorrow, 79 Friday. And then look at the warmth next week on Tuesday and Wednesday, mid-80s. And the air should be pretty unstable during that time frame. And hey, hot off the presses, got the brand new 8 to 14 day outlook in the house. This is for April 5th through April the 11th. And it's a high amplitude pattern. Troughing in the west, ridging in the east, and accordingly, temperatures well below average in the west, well above average in the south and east, including Alabama, if this all works out. So what do we do now? We roll some Pepsi Kid Cam video. Wow, what a crowd today. Look at that big crowd in the cafeteria at Englewood Elementary School, Tuscaloosa County. And I had the third graders, big old group there, and they were just outstanding today. Been seeing the third graders there for years. And look at that cookie. Come on now. A cookie cake is good for the soul. But great to see all the teachers and the students as always at Englewood. That was a ton of fun. And from there, back to Birmingham to the Harris Early Learning Center, the little ones. Yes. Yes, indeed. The pre-K, they were looking good. I love talking with these guys. They make me laugh. We talked a lot about the weather today and a lot of stuff, and we had such a good time. That's a marvelous, marvelous facility in Birmingham. Look at this cake. I mean, this is just unbelievable. Goodness gracious, the artwork we have seen on these cakes, that's amazing. Wow. So thanks a lot for that. And I'd say that she's dressed for success. I just like the look, you know. But again, to all these young folks out at the Harris Early Learning Center, thanks a lot. Good to see you guys earlier today. So, by the way, notes on the blog, AlabamaWX.com. Tomorrow I'm going to be in Opelika, home of the Bulldogs. See the kids at Opelika Middle School in Lee County. Thursday, going to Fayette, home of the Tigers, Fayette Elementary School. Friday, Taylorville Primary School in Tuscaloosa County. And again, we have a tentative book signing scheduled for Saturday in Wadowee in Randolph County. There is a decent chance that will have to be moved because of the overnight severe weather event Friday night into Saturday morning. So we'll make a go, no-go decision on that tomorrow. But if we do have to move it, we're going to make it happen sooner than later. And also one other note, we have a weather radio programming event in Centerville, Bibb County, Thursday evening from 4 until 6:30. I'll be there doing the weather live. So if you're in Bibb County, Brent, Centerville, Randolph, anywhere, or adjacent counties, and if you want us to check your weather radio to be sure it's programmed properly, if you have a new weather radio, if you'd like for us to program it for you, we'll be glad to do that. Doesn't cost a dime. So we'll be there in Bibb County Thursday. That's day after tomorrow between 4 and 6:30. That's it for the weather update this afternoon. If you're new here, we do these twice a day. We simulcast on Facebook and YouTube. In the morning about 5:15, the afternoon about 2:30. And, of course, we do invite you to watch us this evening on ABC 3340 News right across the hall in Studio A at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.